And I'm going to play Stellaris. This is going to be an introductory video of the basics of how to play Stellaris and why it's such a cool game. It is made by Paradox and we're currently on update 1.1. Let me load a game. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete this game and I'm going to show you the different government types, and you may choose to do a different government type. Hopefully you will. I'm going to do a new game. I'm going to create a new race. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just go through the one I have. I like it. So let's get it through this one. Alright. See, edit. Alright. So we look at, I've chosen a bug species, although I can choose other types of bug species here. And I thought this one was pretty cool. This one's got 4 arms though. I may want to do that one. Ooh, that one's cool too. I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to change it around. So you can choose mammalian, reptilian, avian, molluscoid, and fungoid types of races. I'm going to choose that one. So I'll go next. Now I'm going to the name. I named my species name the mutilators. And here's the plural, and my adjective is mutilatorian. You can actually randomize the name or have generate an adjective. They suggest to do mutilatoran, I guess, which is maybe better. Who knows? We go next. So you can do ship prefixes with this here. You could call this destroyer or attack. Collective or hive. How about let's do hive. Hive 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be your ship names, and you can choose different types of worlds, which you name your home world. You name the star name around your home world orbits around, and I chose rocky. So this Arctic and the continental are the next closest things. So when I go out to do some colony ships, these 2 planets may be partially habitable. But this one over here, the arid, I think desert world. Sorry, here's the arid world. They're going to be completely opposite of my world, so they're going to be 0% habitable for my race. Okay, let's see, we were on nameless, we did traits. Okay, we hadn't done traits, that's important. So you want to pick traits, and I chose myself as being a slow breeder. So I have a lower population, meaning on my surface tiles, my population rate is slower, which is fine by me, because usually you want to colonize and split the population off a little bit at first. And as the game progresses, you have more than enough food to populate. And that really grows pretty fast, even for slow breeders. I chose to be strong so that my army groups can actually attack and land on planets and actually destroy weaker type of races. I like engineering research the best because it usually involves shields on my ships and armor. So I like to have heavy shielding and armor on my ships, and that's falling under the realm of engineering research. And charismatic, I really don't know why I chose this. Maybe I might change it back to something different. So let me click that to remove it, and I'm going to choose something else. How about that I'm a quick learner? Can I do that one? Looks like I can. So it gives my habitability, though, a 10% negative there. I don't know if that's good or not, but anyways, I like the quick learners. Leader experience gain, is that all I get from it though? Let me go back. Let me try no, I'm not going to do adaptive. That's 2 points. Maybe I'll do natural physicist, so let me get rid of that one. And your physics really revolve around your ship's offensive weapons such as lasers and those type of things. So let me go ahead and do that one. Pick that one. I don't think it'll let me. Okay, yeah, it won't let me because I've chosen the engineering. So I guess so. This is a resilient. So this would be fortification bonuses and garrison health. And I don't really want that. Decadence, that revolves around slavery. You don't care about slavery. I don't really want that. That's a negative trait. Enduring is lifespan longer than 30 years. Maybe I want to do that one. Venerable. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's see. I'm gonna do. I guess I'll do resilient. No, I'll do enduring. My leader will last longer. How about that? I don't really care if anybody likes me. Charismatic, who cares? Okay, so next. And then you choose the sex, the name of your leader, the ruler title. I'm going to call Titan Sauron. And the heir title is not applicable. They really don't give you many color variations. Let's see. Oh, this is grayed out. I can't change it. So my little lizard is sort of stuck in what he can be. I guess I'll do this variation. He's more dark and ominous there. Okay, we went through that. So the appearance, of course, I want to be maybe reptilian. I look more reptilian more than a bug, don't I? So I'll do that one. And then government and ethics. This is where you choose what type of government and ethics that you want. I chose a science directorate type of government, but you can choose all types based on what you choose here. And so, for example, militarist. I'm a militarist. You could be extreme militarist. It gives your army more damage and more happiness. Xenophobe, meaning you get more rivalry when you, or get more influence when you choose a rival. Your population modifier with the xenophobia, you get plus 10%. Or, yeah, looks like plus 10%. And you have some alien slavery tolerance. If you're a fanatic xenophobe, then you probably don't like anybody. I don't know why you would choose that, but some people might do that for different reasons. Individualist, it gives me more energy credits, which is important during the game, as not only initially, but as you progress, your energy credits are really what gets sapped first. And then you can be a fanatic individualist. Okay, I'm not going to do that one. Materialist, you get more physics and society output and engineering output research, or you could be a fanatic materialist. I chose sort of the minor portions of all these. And you get a certain points, and you have to zero that out. And pacifist, you get less army damage, but more growth and less war happiness. Xenophile, looks like you get more alien influence costs. Or less alien influence costs, looks like, yes. Collectivist means you tolerate slavery more and you get a little bit less food consumption. And a spiritualist looks like you're keeping your population happy. So those you can choose depending on your personality type, which one you want to do. And a lot of this also will limit which governments you can choose. All these ones that are grayed out, I can't choose. Empire name, you sort of just pick your name, pick your adjective. The flag, you can do the different types of flag and your colors. Maybe I'll go for the black on the secondary color. That might be better. You can choose different types of flags. Again, I like the one that I chose. There's a pirate flag. I like that one better. Yep. Okay, let's do that one. And then starting weapons, I chose projectile. Most people choose energy weapons. They're effective at medium range to close range, largely ignoring the bulk of the enemy armor. So if you're going up against somebody with energy weapons, you don't want to have a lot of armor, you want to have shields. Whereas projectile weapons, looks like they have high kinetic energy, high rate of fire, chew through shields easily. They have limited range. And then here you have missile weapons, which have excellent range, but they are vulnerable to interception by point defense systems. So maybe I'll do missile weapons actually. Because they looks like work on both shields and armor. So I'm going to do both of those there. Okay, and this is your faster than light method of travel. So there's warp travel, which creates a warp bubble, and you can travel. Allows free but relatively slow travel between the stars given the great distances involved. Hyperspace travel allows you to temporarily breach the dimension of hyperspace. The travel is fast but limited to existing paths, which you can actually use that as a weakness to choke off their network paths where they have a lot of incoming paths and only one exit path. You can use that as a choke point to destroy different types of military groups. And then wormhole travel, which is the one I like the best. The downside of this is that you have to build wormhole stations, and they cost 75 energy credits or mineral credits to do, and some maintenance I think is minimal. But you get to travel vast distances, and so this allows for early exploration. I think better ship appearance. Let's do the reptilian. We look more reptilian, so we'll do that. And then next, it looks like it goes back to a summation sort of screen. It looks like everything's okay. So I'm going to save this. Yes. And done. And lastly, we want to choose, I love having big galaxies. An elliptical galaxy gives you access to every star that is contiguous amongst the other stars, whereas a spiral galaxy will give you bands of stars that you have to populate in the arm of the galaxy before you can move to another arm, which I kind of like that. I'm going to go down in a number of other ones. I'm going to go down in the AIs. These advanced AI stars usually are fallen empires, and they're very hard to deal with. You really don't deal with them or try to fight them until the end of the game, because they will really destroy you quickly. Your AI aggressiveness, that everything should be sort of normal. The Iron Man mode, let's see. In Iron Man mode, console cheats are disabled and the game is automatically saved regularly to a large single file. In games played with this setting, there is no turning back. Okay, so let's leave that off. We could turn back maybe if we make a mistake. But let's play the game. I'm going to take a cut on this video. In the next video, we will talk about all of the different tables, government keys, and all of these things. And we'll get familiar with all the dialogue boxes that pop up. And that's it. Happy gaming with Stellaris.